So I'm rocking out with the Pulse this morning. The battery is now fully charged. I'm still trying out those new juices that came in yesterday. Just having a little flavour taste on them, seeing how they're doing. And starting to get a bit of an idea on the profiles on them. I have filled the skunk bottle up now, so I'm having a proper actual vape on one of them. And so far so good. Plan for today, well, I'm working at 4:30 today, so I've got most of the day to myself. It's still about 10 o'clock in the morning. I've just sort of got up. I'll take my time getting up. And I've got some household stuff to do. You might hear the washing machine in the background. I'm doing my laundry. And that's my start of my day. I know there's going to be some vape mail today. I'm waiting on stuff coming. I know there's something coming from Amazon. I'm just hoping the stuff arrives before I have to leave for work. And if it does, there will be a vape mail section. If it doesn't, then that'll be tomorrow. So for the minute, I'm just going to take a chill, have a vape on the new juices, and I'm going to start putting together another video. Now the video I'm going to do at this point is a vaping questions for new vapors. Now this is to tie into all the Vape stuff that's going on. I'm going to try and do a lot of Vape related content over the month of April, just to help all those news vapors that are coming on. And this one's going to be a lot of the sort of generic questions that a new vapor would have, and all those answers, dispelling all those bad rumors. So that's what I'm going to go start working on now, get that video put together, and then after that we'll see where we are. So hopefully next bit of the vlog will be me opening some vape mail. So as promised, I have vape mail. Amazon have just been. So let's open this one up live, and let's hope we don't get interrupted by Zorro again. So here we go. Nice little rip there. And what have we got? We have got a keyboard penguin. Now this is a pod system, and this is actually a cheap pod system. So this is one that came, that I ordered up. It's £12, would you believe? £12 on Amazon. So let's just get into this. So there we go. Let me see, just Vape On. So let's open this up and we'll see what we've got here. So, ooh, it's quite a nice looking device. So there we go. And just sitting in the box there, and we'll just have a look. It's got user manual and that sort of thing. And we've got, oh wow, so we get a USB, that's always useful. And they've given me a bottle of e-liquid as well. What have I got? I've got strawberry e-liquid, and this is 70-30 0 milligram. So 0 milligram? Okay, well, at least they've given me a bottle of something. So I might vape that at some point. But yeah, that's pretty good. So what we got here? We've got FAQ card, which is in multiple languages. And we have the user manual, which all the details. So let's see. Oh, there we go. So opens up that way, and there's our little pod system. You can see inside the coils and the wick in there. So I'm going to put this together and give it a bash. This is a budget pod system, so we'll give it a try and see what it's like. Also need to see if it needs any power in it first before I first give it a run. But that's the first bit of vape mail for the day, and this is one that I've got specifically for Vape. So this was £12 on Amazon. So let's get it all booted up and we'll give it a try, and we'll see just how she is. So next bit of the vid, I should be vaping on this. So there we go, I've got it all up and running, and it is generating quite a bit of vape there. But that's not that. What we're doing, we've got more vape mail. So the postman's mean, and I've got vape mail. So let's open this stuff up live and hope the Zorro doesn't get involved again. So what's the first one? So this one's just a straight package here, and get it out, and look at that, a VA mod set. So, oh, there we go. That is a mech mod that I've been waiting for with its RDA. Oh, that does look quite nice. Oh, quite chunky, that one. Nice little resistance on that. And let's have a look at the RDA. Oh, there we go. So nice chunky RDA. And yeah, so we'll get that one built up and give it a go. So that's looking nice. But that's not the only one. So it's one mech mod. And then we've got another one here, another bit of vape mail. So we'll open this one up. Oh, quite tight, this one. And what we got in here? Well, some cotton. That's always good. Bottle of blueberry menthol aniseed. That's interesting. There's a bottle of juice there. There's more stuff in this pack. I know what's here. So there's quite a bit in here. So 26 gauge coils and some 24 gauge coils as well. We've also got a little baggie of screws and a choice of drip tips to go with the Freak Show. So that's the Freak Show 22mm RDA to go on this. So let's just pop it on. And there it goes. That does look pretty nifty, doesn't it? So that's the one I've been waiting for. See if we can get into it. There we go. There we go. That's a straightforward 2-post design there. 3-post design actually. RDA. Oh, that looks nice, and it's got some airflow that goes underneath, so that's really, really good. That's nice and tight getting on there. That'll be a lot easier once I get it juiced up. Let's just throw one of these drip tips on and have a look. So there's a choice of drip tip. Oh, I know which one I want to use. So we got kind of blackish one here, kind of clear plastic. Oh, that is a really nice little blue one. It's really, if you can see that, it's really a tight draw on that, but this is the one I think I'm going to use, the kind of clear with a twist in it. So let's pop that on it. There we go. That does look the bomb. So I'm going to get that all coiled up. I'm going to get them both all coiled up and whipped up and good to go. So next time I check back in, I might use some of these coils that have come provided, give them a shot, and we'll see how we're doing. So that's 3 new mods in one day, and I'm going to keep using the Penguin until I get these all set up. So it is now quite a bit later. I'm in the car on a break at work, and I've got the Freak Show with me and I've got the Penguin with me. I don't have the other mech with me. Now you see the picture there, I did have a battery venting issue go on there. Now I did record something before I left the house, but I was quite annoyed at the time. I wasn't quite sure what had happened there. I'm still not quite 100% sure what went wrong. Essentially I was in the process of building the RDA up. I'd put a battery in the mod to get it all set, and it suddenly started sparking and ended up venting. All the black stuff that you see over the top of it, that's from the inside of the battery, and it went everywhere. Essentially it exploded. Now I'm not quite sure where the problem lies with this. There wasn't any issue with the battery as far as I'm aware. There were no tears in the wrap. The battery was in good condition. It's one that has been used in the Geek Vape Athena quite a bit. So there was no problem from that actual battery as far as I could see. The device itself might have been the problem. It might have caused the connection between the positive and the negative, and therefore a short, causing the battery to just overheat and vent, which is my sort of guess towards it. But that said, it wasn't quite what I thought I was getting. I thought I was getting a genuine device there, and as soon as you look at the box there, the image on the box is blurry. It was obviously a clone, so it wasn't quite what I was expecting to get, and it's not, at this point I don't know if it's salvageable. I've obviously had to come to work. It has been quite catastrophic, and at the point that I took that image, I wasn't able to open it up again. It had completely sealed from the heat. I've got a burn on my finger because it was so hot. Luckily I wasn't injured in any way. I know my battery safety. I know if a battery starts to heat up too bad, then just to let it go and to get away from it. So that's what I did. And that's pretty much where we've left it. So it might be a case that that is now a complete write-off as a device, in which case I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to try and open it up and see what the inside's like, see how much damage has been done in there, and if it is salvageable, I'll try and salvage it, but I really don't think so. I think it has been a loss. And I would complain about this. It was an eBay purchase. I would complain about this, and I have actually raised this already to the seller, and their response has just been know your battery safety and check your resistance, but there was no coil attached at that point, so there shouldn't have been a resistance issue. It shouldn't have been making a connection. That was my point. But somehow it did, and whether it was a small tear in the wrap on the battery that I hadn't seen, or whether it's because the device itself wasn't any good, there's no way to tell that. Even if I take it apart, the damage that's been done from the battery, it's not going to be able to verify. So I could take this further with eBay and with the seller to try and get my money back on it, but I don't think I'm going to get anywhere because there's no way to prove it was a damaged device, or no way to prove that it was a user error. I trust myself. I know it's very unlikely that it was a user error from my end, but more likely than not, that's the way they're going to see it, that it was someone who doesn't know what they're doing and therefore made a mistake. And obviously, I don't see it that way. But at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. It's just point and evidence that when you are going into these mech mods, you need to be very careful and know what you're doing. I'm kind of glad that it has happened, because I've not experienced the battery venting before. Now I have. I know what I'm in for if it ever happens again. And in this scenario, it was alright. It did scare the hell out of Zorro. He got absolutely terrified when it happened, which is understandable. And for me, it was a bit of a shock, but I kind of understood what was happening, so it wasn't too bad for me. So that's pretty much it on that. I'll have a look at it tomorrow, and I'll update in the vlog what I'm doing with that device. Most likely it is going to be chucked out, because it's not, very unlikely I'll be able to salvage it from the damage. But at least the RDA is intact, so I might be able to use the RDA on a different device. Might be able to use it as a dripper, might be able to use it on a different mod. I think it's a 24mm, so it's not going to fit on here, but I can try it on something else. So that's pretty much it today. I'm obviously in the car. I'm at work. Work's going okay. I'm just having my break at the minute. It's quite cool. It's not freezing cold, so I haven't had to put my jacket on, but I'm still sitting in the car, so I'm not quite feeling it. Shouldn't be too bad for the rest of the night. Tomorrow I am working again, but not till 4:30 again, so I've got tomorrow morning to myself. Hopefully there'll be some more vape mail. I've got some other things on order. I'm also waiting on a whole load of gifts for my daughter for her birthday. I'm not sure if I'll do gift unwrapping or mail unwrapping of her gifts, so you can see some of the stuff that I've got for her. I might include that in the vlog. I know she doesn't watch what I'm doing, so that's fine. But that's pretty much going to be it for today. All that usual good stuff. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on the Twitter there, that's the @OnePurpleMongoose. Do have the Patreon now up and running, so jump on over there, www.patreon.com/PurpleMongoose. And as ever, vape on.